this experience been in Johannesburg? We've been here for 4 days now. 3 days. We came here 3 days ago, yes. So this is officially our 4th day. And how's it been? Highlights and our lowest points. So yeah, let's get into that.
Okay. Well, the greatest highlight of being in Joburg is the fact that it's something that we know is God filled. It's got purpose and plan. So being here is just
A setup.
yeah.
A
So it's one of
divine
those things
setup.
where you know I'm supposed to be here.
Mhm.
So now I am.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Praise God.
And also being here, everything just falling into place.
Yes.
In terms of the reason why we are being here, I mean, we are going out, we are meeting so many different types of business people,
Discerning divine connections.
yeah, and we are being welcomed by the city of Johannesburg, and that is just the fascinating part. I mean, the ground that we walk on is accepting us and is welcoming us and is saying, "Welcome to Joburg,
And the land of gold.
the land of gold." And also the fact that we we are learning a lot about each other. So that's also
Yeah.
another highlight, the greatest highlight that we're here on our own. There's no mommy. I want to go home. I'm tired of your land and there. Go home.
Can't get tired of this.
We get tired of each other. We have to sleep in the same bed. So yeah, those are some of the highlights. And also driving around Joburg.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
is a great highlight.
I almost fell. Thank you for catching me.
Okay, no problem. And yeah, what are the low points? What are some of the
The low points, of course, was arriving here. Firstly, just from leaving home was quite emotional for my sister. And then getting here was quite emotional for me. I think that was one of the lowest points, just realizing the reality of heaven's reality. That's what I call it. You know, you have this opportunity, this greatness, and then you step back to real life and you're like, oh my goodness, I am in an apartment so far away from home. I'm not always going to get to speak to my mom because she's working, obviously, and 21. And then we had to walk to the shop, one of the nearest centers here. It was so overwhelming. These people looked at us like we're foreigners. They looked at us, I mean, there's nothing wrong with foreigners, please. But they looked at us as if we're not from this place. I know we are foreign, kind of, because we're from Cape Town. You know, it's another province. And I think that was, for me, very overwhelming. I really got, oh my goodness, I don't know. That was very emotional for me. And one of the lowest points. And also just, yeah, I think that was the only lowest point, actually. Otherwise, everything's been good.
Okay.
Pretty much good, yeah. So we're still standing, praise God. You know, it hasn't been easy because every single day we have to make means to just make it through the day. We need to make decisions concerning money, concerning our own decisions, concerning like petty, small things. What do we eat today? Who makes up the bed? Who's cooking? You know, what do we want to watch? Are we deciding on this or are we deciding on that? Okay, now we run into someone. We run into business people. You know, that's another highlight. Like when Ziana mentioned the business people we're running into, they're giving us business cards. We don't have one. That's a bit of a low point. Ours is still under construction. Our brand is literally being built as we speak. So our logo designer and our brand builder, actually our local brand builder, he's still busy constructing our whole image. So getting word out there is really just up to these lips, 4 lips. That's really it. It's just these things that are working now, and obviously the power of God and being led by the Spirit is very important. We don't want to run into just anybody. There are also, I think we mentioned just one person. I mentioned it today. I was like, you know, I know that guy approached us with his business card and everything, knowing what we're doing, but I don't trust him. So let's just leave that. Let's throw that away. And then some other people who've been working with universities and colleges, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're interested in more film media and what you guys are actually researching on right now. How's about we hook up? You know, when we're in Cape Town, let's get together, maybe Newlands, and sit down, put things on paper, make things happen. And then we also ran into a lady in Sandton. Was it Sandton or Mainland? Mainland Park, Pretoria, with a beautiful health store, which was perfect for our health division.
Yeah.
And that was for, what was the name of it? health yard.
Health
Yard, yeah. And the lady who assisted us was like, oh no, she's actually here. You want to speak to her? And we spoke to her, and she was so open to sitting down with us and saying, you know what you're doing, the journey you're embarking on is a journey I embarked on myself. I did the same degree as you girls. I was just as ambitious, and now I've accomplished my dream. I'm standing in my shop, I'm selling healthy products, natural products. And that is our aim. That's not just the only thing. We're very three-dimensional, 3D. Everything of ours is 3D. We don't just focus on one thing. If you're talking about drive academics, we're not just talking about helping people study. No, we're talking about techniques. We're talking about you empowering other people, Also, when we talking about drive health, we're talking about fitness. We're talking about eating healthy, as well as taking care of your skin, your hair, your nails. That is very important. Then we're talking about media. We're not talking about production only. We're talking about everything. We're talking about your branding, your marketing, every single thing that encompasses people. That's what I believe the media is. It's the public. It's getting word out there, So that's really been the experience. We've also been learning how to speak professionally and separating personal capacity and professional capacity.
Yeah.
It hasn't been easy. Running into friends, having to make decisions in Joburg. I know a whole lot of people on the side where my friend doesn't know so much people, but she does know a couple. Making the decision of, okay, we got to strategize. We can't see this person today because we've got this on. And then if we are free, we need to edit some stuff. We need to get things rolling. We're also here for an internship at SABC and haven't started yet. So I'm talking a lot. You can talk about that.
So we're going to be working tomorrow. SABC has a new sports show that they busy looking for presenters for. And we're going to be helping and assisting with the background and the production and everything tomorrow. So it's going to be a hectic day. It's going to be very, very busy. I mean, we did this before in Cape Town, and it was very enlightening. So, yeah, we're going to be at the SABC tomorrow. We're hoping to definitely be speaking to the right people, asking the right questions, because we believe that if you ask the right questions, you will get the right answers.
From us,
Zia
and Yolanda, take the front seat,
put on your seatbelt,
and drive.